Hi everybody, I'm here to change Savannah out of her Halloween costume, and while I do that, I wanted to answer the tag. This is an older tag. I know I'm late to the game, but I wanted to take part, and it's about the breastfeeding doll that is out now for children, and basically, you know, like how do people feel about breastfeeding dolls and also breastfeeding reborns in role play. So first off, I want to talk about the actual toy doll, and I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I have to admit, when I first heard of it, I thought it was a little odd, but then when I really thought about it, I was like, there's nothing weird about it, because it is society that has sexualized breasts, but really breasts are naturally made for feeding babies. Okay, that's what they're for. And you know, I think for a while there, breastfeeding was considered taboo for many years, and you know, people stopped breastfeeding and were bottle feeding, and now breastfeeding is kind of coming back because it really is the best thing for your baby. But that's not to say, like, I'm not one of those people that looks down on people that choose to bottle feed, or who just, for whatever reason, they just are unable to breastfeed, or they don't produce enough milk, so they need to bottle feed. You know, there's all different factors. But I definitely think that, you know, it's the negative thing, like, you know, the whole breastfeeding in public, people get offended with that, and it's like, but, and you know, they're telling you go to the bathroom and feed your baby in the bathroom. Why would you feed your baby in the bathroom? Would you eat your dinner or your lunch or whatever in the bathroom? No. So why should people have to feed their baby in the bathroom? Just because they're breastfeeding? Like, I mean, I know myself, you know, I haven't been a mom, but I know I would love to breastfeed, but obviously for me, like, I wouldn't feel comfortable just having it out and exposed like that. But, you know, like, I would cover up, but I see nothing wrong with that. And I think, like, everyone just generally, when they role play with reborns, like, they tend to just use bottles because, you know, we're already, like, thought of as crazy most of the time. So, I mean, breastfeeding a reborn doll obviously is going to be even, like, looked on as more nuts. But in terms of the toy for, like, kids, I don't see anything wrong with that, because they're, you know, kids learn through play, and they learn all kinds of things, like, for later in life. And so it promotes, you know, in the future, if they have a child, they're going to want to breastfeed them, which is great. And there goes Riley. So yeah, so I don't really see a problem with that toy in specific. Like, I don't know, I don't really see anything wrong with it. However, when it comes to, like, us role playing, I would be a little weirded out, to be quite honest, to see someone breastfeeding their baby. I don't know why. I think because we're already thought of as nuts for the role play that we already do, that would just kind of amplify it. And I remember, it was a couple of years ago that there was a reborn artist that caused a big hoopla because her auction photos for her reborn, she actually was, like, depicting breastfeeding it in the auction, and, like, people were going crazy. And yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I don't see anything wrong with the toy doll for kids, like, because there's nothing wrong with them learning about that kind of stuff. And plus, like, I think, you know, a lot of kids if they have like a baby sibling like that comes in, they want to be like mommy and take care of their baby the same way. So I think even if there wasn't a specific toy that was, you know, that came with that breastfeeding patch or whatever it is, I think kids would do it anyway. They would want to copy mommy. So that's just my thoughts on that. So Savannah is ready now, and she is wearing a Gymboree outfit. It is a few years old now. This is their monkey line that they had out, and it is a long sleeve onesie with 2 little monkeys, and then the pants have a monkey there, and they're fuzzy. So she is already in a fall outfit out of her Halloween costume. And yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Basically had her in this state for a couple of months now, and I've just kept her covered with a blanket to keep the dust off of her. So I definitely know now from the looks of things that it had nothing to do with clothes as to why her vinyl is changing color, because she's been sitting naked for a couple of months now and she's gotten worse.